All right, man. Bootleg Kev Podcast. Special guest in here. Coyote here.
Cracking.
Are you guys Coyote for hire officially now?
I think so, man. Because you become
For
your fucking
Googling,
handle's
well,
name,
for
you know
listen,
what
for
I'm saying?
Google reasons, I feel like when I Google Coyote, a lot of other things like the search engine optimization, the SEO purposes only. I feel like you guys should go with the Coyote for hire.
CFH.
I feel like people know us for that. People shout us out for that, and we don't shy away from it. Our record label is Coyote for hire. But we're still Coyote. You know why we're still Coyote? Because I heard Pitbull say some real shit. He was like, you know when I knew I made it? When Pitbull came above the dog. When you Google
That's
Pitbull.
true. You know what? That's true. So you guys at least can see, hey, when you Google Pitbull, the dog don't come up. So you guys have your goal set.
Yeah,
so
we
that's
have a
our
goal
goal.
set, and that's the finish line. But I like Coyote for hire. There's a little ring to it, you know what I'm saying? A little abbreviation as well, C4H. You know what I mean? You can play with that. Hell
They
yeah.
call us whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? People by default, you become your Instagram handle by default.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when you look us up on Spotify and shit, it's just Coyote. But the record label that releases all our music is Coyote for hire, so I think we pop up. Even though someone tried to take that name too, and now there's an artist called Coyote for hire that pops up on our shit, and I'm trying to fucking figure that out.
They might have strategically did that to get us to fucking give them some money or something and buy our fucking name back.
I think
you know
that
what
shit
I mean?
happens a lot, bro.
But they be dropping music too. And
if they drop music, then they're just fucking, they're just biting.
yeah, exactly. But
We'll find them.
it is what it is.
And
That
we'll
shit
kill.
happens all the time.
We'll find you and we'll kill you.
Jesus, allegedly.
But we're Coyote, man.
Coyote.
There's two of us, you fucking idiots.
I really like the Yotes. I've been trying to push to change Coyote to the Yotes, but you know, Coyote it's two of us and it
Yotes.
represents one
I
of
like
us.
the
You know what I'm
Yotes.
saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, you
that's
guys
what
got
it
a
is.
few different fucking
Yeah.
AKAs.
The thing
for
was
sure.
like, you know, when you hear Queen, it's like singular.
Queen is singular.
And it's like all these great
Linkin
things.
Park,
Linkin
singular.
Park. So it's
Exactly.
like when you see him, you see me. When you see me, you see him. It's
Mob
like,
Deep.
Yeah,
Mobb Deep.
exactly. Well, yeah. Mob, I guess, can insinuate.
Gang
Who
Stars.
else?
They didn't call
Gang-
themselves Gang Stars.
Gang
Yeah,
Stars.
exactly.
Yeah, it fucking irks me when motherfuckers call us the Coyotes. I'm like, what? Don't add an S to it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna add the S, just say the Yotes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I got to say, I'm super proud of you guys, man. Because
Thank you,
thank
man.
you,
obviously
bro.
been talking to you a lot about
Fuck yeah.
the last couple years, your journey, and you know, checking in every once.
You
in a
hated
while.
us when you first met us. You
I
fucking
hated that
dropped
song, Hood Rat.
Yeah, for sure. You and me both.
No,
man.
but I fucked with y'all. I remember telling Head like when you guys came, I was like, man, them dudes got like a fucking sick ass look. Like this song just sucks.
Yeah. Shout out to Head too, man. He just shouted us out not too long ago. He said everything we've been doing for the past 12 months is fucking fire. No bullshit. And you know that means a lot coming from Head. He's a tough fucking critic. You know what I'm saying?
And let me say one thing, bro. When it comes, I'm gonna give Kev his flowers. When it comes to this Mexican rap shit, this anyone talking about Mexicans, the only person who ever brings us up in every conversation, or at least several that I've heard,
In the media
is
space.
Kev. In the media space, it's Bootleg Kev. Motherfuckers can't bring up Mexican rappers, and Kev don't throw our name in there, bro. So for that, we salute you, bro.
Because Kev
Thank
knows
you,
what's
man.
up, man. You already know he's a true hip hop head and shit. So man, he's always showing us love, and you know it's gonna be always.
I just think you guys
respect
are
that.
dope, man. And like,
For
I,
sure.
you know, I always use you guys as an example now because I have like up and coming artists coming up here.
Yeah.
Or they'll be recording in the studio, and then like if I walk by, they'll be like, "Hey, you got any game?" And I'll be like, "Man, you know, like at the end of the day, bro, like what you guys are doing with like your freestyles and just like fucking putting up." Using cap cut and putting your lyrics on, you know, like at the end of the day, everybody's got an excuse for why. Well, I don't have a content guy, or I don't have someone to shoot this shit, or I don't have this. Like, bitch, you got an iPhone in your pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
So either you apply yourself enough to figure out how to fucking do shit on your own. Because I remember you and I were talking, and you're like, bro, I'll just find a cool spot, set up the phone, and record, and then I edit it, and then it's up.
Yeah.
And then anytime you guys have ever come on my show, you're very adamant about like, yo, send me the raw shit so I could put the lyrics on it.
Clip it up.
So I can
Got
clip
to.
it up myself.
Yeah.
And we started that way, man. Now if you go on Instagram,
I agree.
and now if you go on Instagram, there's a lot of motherfuckers that are doing that little formula that we were doing back then. Now we're switching it up, you know, because you can't be a fucking single trick pony and shit. But you know what I mean. We damn near inspired a whole little wave of people trying to do that formula. You know what I'm saying?
There's a track record. You can find it. I guarantee if we're not the first, we're one of the first to take that real form just with iPhone, single shot, semi-creative, and put the lyrics in it. And it started working for us. The thing is, when it starts working, then it becomes easily duplicated.
For sure.
Yeah. And we gave a lot of people the game. A lot of homies were hitting us up. I won't say names. And I was like, this is exactly
Alexis.
what we do.
My artist Alexis. I remember I was like, bro, like
shout out Alexis.
Yeah, like you know, like
and you should do that.
For
it's
sure.
like because we have 8 billion people on the phone. Your job is to just find them. So that's why I say getting benched for us when we got benched was the best thing that could have ever happened to us because we knew we were those guys. So because we had a chip on our shoulder, we're like, man, fuck that. Like, we're going to prove to them we are those guys. And the only way to prove it was to attack the internet. And because we were on our ass and we couldn't drop music, we just were forced to get creative.
Well, I want to talk about that because, like, obviously, like, I'm very hip to your guys' journey with whatever's going on in the background. But for people who don't know, you know, a lot of people were introduced to you through being signed to Wack.
Yeah,
right.
Shout out to Wack. Wack's my guy. Give people kind of a breakdown because you guys are currently not with Wack anymore, correct?
We are not.
Correct. Yeah.
So Wack, essentially, he found us when we were just an idea. We had just created Coyote like 2 months prior, and we shot 2 videos, which was Viva Mexico and one that never came out. And it got into Wack's hands, and he's like, oh, well, it got into a lot of people's hands, a lot of labels, and they were all interested, but of course they wanted to see logistics, what the numbers were like, and they're like, well, it's just an idea, it doesn't exist. Wack liked that it didn't exist, and he's like, fuck it, we'll take it from the ground up, blah, blah, blah. So within 2 months of inception, we were signed to Wack, and we were on tour with Blueface. And he put his money where his mouth is, put a check in our bank account, first big check as rappers, and
that's pretty tight right away.
Yeah. But then 2020 happened, so that was late 2019. 2020 happened. It started off great. We were on tour with Game all over Europe, killing it, you know what I'm saying? And then we come back to the world being shut down, which in turn led to us being benched. And then when we got benched, we kind of just decided to take matters into our own hands. And we started moving independently, even though we were signed. Mm-hmm. And Wack never stopped it, so shout out to him. And then we really stepped on the gas 2022. And then as of last year, it started gaining a lot of momentum. So naturally, he was calling because, you know, he put some money in our pocket. And we just made it right with him. We're like, what's your number? He said his number. We gave it to him. And it's all love, bro. He calls the phone, I still answer, vice versa.
So you guys bought your contract out.
Yeah, we pretty much bought ourselves out of our contract, you know, just trying to make the business right, because, you know, this is it's the music business, so not trying to leave any bad blood or whatever, but we just had to do what was right for us, because we were already moving independent, so it was like, we might as well be independent, like, why are we still pigeonholed to this, you know what I mean, this contract, so, you know what I mean, we just had to make it right, we made it right, and now we're
bet on yourself.
Exactly, bet on yourself.
And shout out to him, because he never blocked us when we were... Because we were releasing on DSPs and all that, and he kind of let us do our thing, even when we were contractually
on his shit.
Signed
like
to
he
him.
Could have been like, "Hey, y'all ain't putting out music if it ain't through 100 Entertainment."
Exactly,
Yeah.
100%. So he kept it solid. So when he named his price, we kept it solid right back, and it's still all love, man. But as of 2024, we've been independent.
Well, congratulations, man.
Yeah, Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
And ever since then, man, we've been moving, been doing cool shit, and the more shit we do, the more shit happens. So like I'm excited to what the future's gonna hold for us, because man, we finally got the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're growing every fucking day.
For sure.
Yeah.
Give me for people who don't know, like obviously you kind of gave us a quick. You guys created the group not long ago. I mean, it's what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
About 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were cutting hair?
Yeah.
So we own a barbershop on Melrose.
You guys still got the barbershop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, give me the background of like, because obviously that's kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yo, let's rap.
Yeah.
So
Well, we were already rapping before that. We've been in many factions. You know, we've been rapping for a long time. Then we met Marcus Black. I don't know if you know who Marcus Black is.
Of course, yeah.
And we met him at our barbershop.
Fucking relationship guru.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
one of the sickest in the game for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
Fucking great guy.
Yeah,
and
man.
Pen Game's crazy.
Pen Game's
Underrated.
crazy.
Super crazy.
Yeah, one of the few people that I trust.
I feel like Drake stole his whole flow and just ran with it.
I mean,
did that shit a little bit.
You ever
better.
heard Marcus Black before
Yeah, I've heard
Drake?
his music.
Yeah,
No, not before Drake.
He sounds like Drake, except
I've heard him. Obviously, I've heard his shit. You know, like.
And there's some little insight that would kind of solidify that, but whatever. I don't know. That's all hearsay.
That's his story to tell.
Yeah, exactly. exactly. But he's fucking an animal. He's one of the few people that I take his insight when it comes to my bars. If he feels I could have done better. So, anyways, when he came to our shop, he was the first to really tell us like, "Hey, you guys are dope, but you don't have no branding. You're not going hard enough." He's like, "So you guys are just dope." But he's like, "If I would just
being dope ain't enough."
Yeah, being dope ain't enough. And I kind of was like, oh, it kind of irked me even at the time. But then that's when my brother came up with the idea of rebranding, and he came up with Coyote because we were going through something.
Because I got all the genius ideas.
Yeah, and we're going through something personally too that just made
this guy takes credit for him.
No,
it's okay.
But you know what a coyote is, right?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, and at the time,
might know a few.
Our pops was deported, and Marcus was like, everything y'all gotta do should be subtly like with what's going on in your life with like y'all Mexican. That's really y'all superpower. He's like, so everything down to your names should be, even if it's subtle, it should be kind of all tying in together for trying to put your culture on our back.
Was your dad back?
Huh? No.
Damn. Where in Mexico does he live?
He's in TJ, so he stays close, you know what I'm saying? So we could go over there, back and forth.
I got to take him to lunch.
Yeah.
I just was at the dentist last week.
Oh, really?
Y'all ever eat at Lionfish? Nah, I had to get my crown reattached.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
Cemented. But did y'all ever go to Lionfish in TJ?
I don't know.
I've been there.
Best fucking restaurant in the world.
Fire.
It's like
Bro, it's all the seafood, marisco. Oh, my God. Jesus.
Yeah, bussin' for sure.
There's a taco spot right by his house that we go to. It's fire.
Too.
Maybe,
all the tacos are fire out there, man.
So he's still in TJ. So he's not far. So, it's not like...
Yeah.
At least that's good, y'all. How often you guys go back and see him?
Pretty often now.
Yeah, pretty often. Yeah. Probably like shit.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Every day. We see him every day.
Fucking Chinese food, all kinds of food there.
Oh, yeah, Chinese food for sure. The Chinese food is great over there.
For sure.
But, yeah, shout out to my pops, man. He don't even know. He was the inspiration for the name.
Yeah.
And he used to hate that we rapped, but he's starting to get it.
Do you show him shit? Like, Dad, look, we have a song with Shaq.
Yeah, I mean.
Like, everybody knows who Shaq is. Like, I don't care how old you are. Like.
I mean, I feel like a lot of our family members were like, damn, what the fuck, Shaquille O'Neal? This shit's really possible. Like, y'all really doing this shit. And we even have cousins that were artists and stuff, and, like, we're inspiring them to, like, get back into it, which is kind of cool to watch, you know?
Serious.
But it's like, you don't want to do this, man. Get the fuck out of here. It looks better than what it really is.
Yeah.
But
looks better than it feels. We even inspired my dad. Did you see the Pocho video? So he was the one with Mario Lopez.
Yeah, I watched that whole video.
We had his song playing in the beginning.
And
then we did a real form, the real shit that we do. We had him playing the guitar, singing a song that he did in one take, which was pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah.
And we just he was singing in front of a campfire with his guitar, and we're just chilling to promote that Pocho rollout. Yeah. And it came out pretty fire. And then once we posted it, he got like 1,500 likes or something like that. And he was all hype. You know what I mean? And he was like,
he's the man.
He was like, wait till I give him that next one. And I'm like, motherfucker, ain't no next one, man. Get out here. Start your own page.
Yeah. But that's gonna be the outro to our album. Is my dad's song.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. So he did that one take, bro, because I wanted him to sing the Canción del Mariachi from Antonio Banderas. But he couldn't get it. So then I was like, bro, just give me a song you know like the back of your hand, right? And I just pressed record. One took it, and you could hear it at the end of the recording. And I'm like, that's the one. And I just stopped it, and he killed it. So that's gonna be. We might have him on all of our albums as our outro.
That's
now.
fire.
Yeah.
I love the video because you guys had like Concrete, Ken Flores was in it.
Yeah, man, just trying to incorporate the culture, man.
Bro, by the way, I think Concrete is one of the most ridiculously hilarious human beings on the planet.
Funny, bro.
That fucking guy.
He don't even gotta like say anything. Like bro, this motherfucker just makes facial expressions
and like how good his skits have gotten over the years. And then I've never seen him do stand up.
Yeah,
I know he's been blowing up doing stand up, but I've known him for a while. And I saw him the other night at the Ha Ha Club in North Hollywood, and this motherfucker had me leaking out of my face, bro. I was dead, bro.
Future GOAT. Or future legend. He's already a GOAT.
And he's gonna do. He got to do movies, bro. Like he got to write a sitcom.
Sure. He's a good actor.
Bro,
we had Ken Flores on there too. He's fucking
hilarious.
He's fucking hilarious.
You seen them live too? Stand up?
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. Just was shot. He's gonna be on the podcast soon.
I saw you saw Renee Vaca. You had Renee Vaca here.
Yeah.
That's
He's
the homie.
funny as fuck.
We were supposed to have him on the video too, but that fool got too Hollywood. Renee Vaca's blowing up. Now he's like, nah, man, y'all gotta go through my agent. Nah,
Really?
Nah.
Oh shit! I'm like, come on.
Nah, he just couldn't
Mario
make it.
Lopez. How the fuck y'all get Mario Lopez? By the way, what happened
Man,
there?
just
The
fucking
internet.
fan of a fan. That's what it is, man. The internet, man. Like I said earlier, man, you do cool shit and more cool shit fucking happens. And for motherfuckers like me and my bro, you know what I'm saying, first generation Mexican American, Mario Lopez was like one of the first guys that we seen like Saved by the Bell. I didn't even know he was Mexican at first. I thought he was like Asian or something. But then when I found out he was fucking Mexican, I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Like we have a space here, you know what I mean, in Hollywood type shit.
And he repped us the right way. Like, motherfucker,
man.
you know, always kept make sure he looked good.
Yeah,
You know,
he looked good. We're usually portrayed as fat ass torta taco eating motherfuckers, and he was like looking good and shit.
Bro, I don't know what he be doing, bro, but
motherfucker don't eat no sugar, no carbs.
he was looked the same since I was a kid.
He was like one of the first proper representation of Latinos. So when he reached out to us, like, we weren't just gonna let it be like, oh, he gave us props. Oh, this is cool. So we immediately our head starts rolling. Like, all right, how could we incorporate
he DM'd
this?
us like, man, you guys are fucking badass. I love what you guys are doing, and we're already thinking like, oh, you think we're badass? We'll come out to a video then.
Yeah,
And that was like a serious production.
Yeah, for sure.
produced by us too. Shout out to Marmo.
It was a
He helps
Yodi
us with the
production.
Are you guys
production.
directing all your own shit?
Co-directing.
Co-directing damn near. You know,
Because you guys got like the best videos out right now.
You heard him say it here first, man.
Yeah, we just all get together and just kind of just start throwing things at the wall, spitballing, and then like whenever we pick something up, we just start running with it and just start trading ideas back and forth.
So we pretty much pitched it to Mario. We didn't even have a song yet, bro. But we are just like, yo, we got this idea, which was that Western idea.
Right.
And I sent them the Desperado. You ever seen Desperado?
Of course. Oh, fuck yeah.
When Steve Buscemi's at the bar and he's saying,
oh, fucking course, yeah.
the biggest Mexican I ever seen.
Bro,
and then
classic.
Then we incorporated Selena's dad in the movie. So I pretty much pitched him the whole fucking bit. It took him like 3 weeks to respond, but once he responded, he's like, man, I'm fucking in. And what we do with those type of guys, him, Shaq, we pretty much structure the whole shoot around them.
Yeah, you kind of have to. Because their availability is like, hey, whenever you're available, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to do that with me too. Like he has to like structure it around me because I'll be like, Shaq can be there. Yeah,
I just tell this motherfucker where to be, but I'm like, this motherfucker is fucking day to day too, damn near.
Yeah.
But
Damn dear.
But yeah, man, he gave us a date, and then boom, now we're like, oh shit, now we need a song because we didn't have a song. We made the song like a week or two before we were already shooting the video.
Wow, so that song was recorded after you knew he was down to do the video.
We had two potential songs, but he wasn't sold on one and I wasn't sold on the other.
Yeah.
So then I was like, then we got to make something else. And then last minute we got Magic on it, MC Magic on it. Mm-hmm. And then we got the whole cast,
Arizona
man.
Legend.
AZ Legend.
Arizona Legend. Shout out. Dude, where you from?
From Phoenix.
Phoenix, right?
Bro.
There it is. Yeah.
Magic's my bro. I've known him since I was a fucking kid, damn near.
We gonna tap in with Magic tomorrow. We flying out to Houston. We going to
grab
shoot
an
a video.
ashtray, Si, up above your head so we could.
Oh yeah, we're going to Houston tomorrow to shoot a song with Mexican OT and MC Magic and the Yodis. So
fire.
We're just previewing
Tomorrow?
that now. Tomorrow, yeah.
Shit, I just got invited by OT's dad to go back out there to shoot hogs this week.
This
Man,
week when?
that's
Pull up tomorrow.
I don't know,
Fuck it.
dude. I got fucking interview. I got a Moneybag Yo interview on fucking Wednesday. Is
That's
that tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Is tomorrow Wednesday?
Yeah.
How many days you out there?
Just in and
I
out.
don't know, man.
Magic literally hit us up yesterday midday, and I was like, damn, like it's terrible timing, but yes, like fuck it, we'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be up there. Some more legendary shit. We got that Be Real shit. I don't know when this is gonna drop, but
I saw the Be Real trailer.
yeah,
Fucking looks sick.
Thank you, man. The video's awesome.
Fire.
Shout out to Be Real, man. Like it's crazy. We're in this space now where we're kind of like rubbing shoulders with people that we grew up admiring, and they have a similar admiration to us, and it's kind of like hard to grasp sometimes. Like,
What I think like too is like I don't like I've never liked like when you just box people in on their race.
Yeah.
Like when people say like, yo, you're a dope Mexican rapper. For
sure.
Like someone asked me, I did a podcast yesterday and they were just like, who's a dope rapper from LA? I mentioned you guys. I think I mentioned Rucci, but I was like, I like Lefty. You know, he's entertaining. Yeah, but I wasn't like for a Mexican guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, But I feel like you know, you guys are MCs who happen to be Mexican, and I kind of look at like OT that way, and I look at like certain 100%. Guys that way, and it's like I feel like the narrative of Mexican MCs being like boxed in or like typecasted into like a you can go do lowrider shows. You can go do it. I feel like that shit's like starting to finally like go
fade
away, man.
It is, because we got the numbers in this country.
It's the fucking biggest minority in the country, bro.
Yeah. And we're actually now getting to the point where we can box with whoever you put us in the ring with. You know what I'm saying? So not all of us, but a lot of us, and I think Mexican OT is one of them. Like, you put him on a song with anyone, he could probably box or hang. I think me and my brother are up there.
You guys are for sure.
Doughman, I think, is up there.
Doughman's crazy.
Oh, my God.
He's a fucking alien.
Yeah, he's fire.
You know what really fucking irks me, though? When motherfuckers be like, oh, this is the Mexican YG, or this is the Mexican Kendrick and J. Cole.
Right.
It's like, man, what the fuck? That shit sounds retarded, bro.
I don't hear. You know what? You never heard anybody saying that kind of shit about Cypress Hill.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. Because they
somebody
were just
tried to make a post about me and my bro saying we're the Mexican fucking Kendrick and J. Cole, which is way out of line, I think. Like, we got our own style, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, what the fuck? That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's fucking super lame.
What's like almost like what you guys said about the Pitbull thing. It's like your guys' goals a lot bigger
are up there.
For sure.
And people, I think that's why it's taking us longer to get there, because people, I don't know, man, in LA, you see what's going on, bro. Like, besides the people that are already huge, like Tyler and all the TDE guys, no one in our realm of success or fame or a little above or below is doing creative stuff like us, bro. Sure. Not nobody. Like, point them out, bro, because I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes in LA, it takes longer because they're used to seeing the same shit, and the same shit works.
And it's the same shit. Like, that's the thing is, like, you know, you guys aren't doing like run and gun hip hop videos. Like, you guys are doing like really well thought out, like, fucking
movies,
ideas.
Like,
for sure.
Are you guys working with one person that shoots this stuff?
Shout out to Marmo. He's been doing our stuff as of lately, but we got a couple dudes we like to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Because the visions all feel very like
similar.
Consistent.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah. The ones we've been posting lately, it's all working with Marmo. So
Marmo Films. And the DP he has is super dope too. Caesar, shout out to Caesar. We got a good thing going, man, where they see our visions and they're able to elevate them and add their own vision. Right. And most times we co-direct, but the last one, the Be Real one, and even the Devil one, we kind of stepped back on that one and kind of just let them do it, because typically we're so hands-on where we probably get annoying because we're like just like
yeah.
But then when we step back, sometimes we're like, we should have stepped in more.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this last one that's coming out, I was kind of fucking pissed off about it, but hey, it's gonna be cool still. At the end of the day, it's just my own nitpicking, and I'm my worst critic. You know what I mean? So whenever I see space for improvement, I'm gonna fucking be vocal about it and say, nah, you fucking should have fucking listened to me, you jackass, when I told you to fucking film this goddamn
a thing
shot.
That no one's gonna know, but we know. But because when we see our contemporaries, a lot of people, like you said, want to box us in with the Mexicans, right? Which I'll take it, bro. Like, I fuck with the dope Mexican movement going on.
For sure, it's
and
fucking
I love it.
The best I think it's ever been, to be honest.
And you know, we're not the head of the spear, but we're on the way.
Yeah,
but our contemporaries, to me, is like Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator.
Right, creatively, that's the bar you're trying to reach. Yeah.
So we have a conversation with ourselves where it's like, okay, if this is how we view ourselves, we have to present it as such. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're making bread off music. It comes to the point. So,
and you guys are obviously reinvesting, because these videos y'all shooting ain't cheap, man.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers go buy bust downs, and we like to look fly, and we got our shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're reinvesting it in the product, because we gotta separate ourselves from the bunch, because they try to put us in with the bunch. But
most people would skim on the video. Yeah. And then go buy a fucking a Gucci belt or something.
We're doing the opposite. And we still got enough to look fly, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, and the bust downs are on the way, you know what I'm saying? We just met up with a dealer and all that. But for us, it's more like the art comes first.
But when I look at these fucking receipts, sometimes I'm like, damn, man, we should have just pulled up in front of a fly ass whip with some bitches and just did that. Because god damn, I could have spent this on that and that and that. Because the fucking the tab on the clothes and the gear and all that also adds up. You know. What
well,
I'm
how much like because you guys, there's a few Western towns you could get around LA. That's not cheap.
Not cheap at all.
Yeah.
That was
an especially
when you book that shit for 2 days.
Well, I was gonna say you got a minimum time. Yeah, especially if you guys had it for 2 days.
For 2 days.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
So, just to do the math, some motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't take this shit lightly, bro. We spent a bag 6 figures on videos, bro.
It's like we changed the way we see this shit. Like it's like, what could you do for this? For hip hop or whatever it is, you know, what can we do for it instead of what it could do for us? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're trying to give it something great.
Wow.
And in return, it could give us something, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to switch the way we were thinking. Because we used to rap like to get the money, the fame, and all of that. Now it's like, nah, let's do something fucking good and
let's give back to the culture.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're trying to, exactly.
Because we want the culture to, not only the culture is starting to respect our pen game and, like we said, our contemporaries. Like, and all these people are doing shit for love. Shaq, free 99. Mario Lopez, free 99. Be Real, same. So we have all these people that are pulling up because not only do they give us a great look, they trust us that in return, we're going to give them a look. You know what I'm saying? So as crazy as it sounds, we gave Shaq a look. This motherfucker went viral. Snoop Dogg posted it. TMZ posted us like 3 times.
Meek Mill and Rick Ross try to copy our Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah. They copied
Kobe and Shaq thing.
Yeah, they for sure copied it.
We
but
definitely
it's cool.
the Kobe and Shaq of this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you know.
And even Mario Lopez, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's showing us mad love.
Nah, but yeah. Like, what the fuck? We don't own Shaq. He can do records wherever the fuck he wants.
How was Shaq? You guys are from LA, obviously, so Shaq's a Laker legend for sure.
Yeah.
Got a statue outside of the fucking Staples Center.
Love that guy.
One of the most famous human beings ever walked the face of the earth.
Yeah.
His fucking aura is crazy. He's like a god amongst men.
Honorary third Yodi.
Hey, let's stop the interview real quick to tell you about our good folks at King Palm. That's right, man. Shout out to King Palm. We're talking about nothing but that organic, all right? That natural. Them leaves, all right? There's no tobacco involved, and they're so smooth when you smoke in them. I love King Palm. It's the only thing I'm smoking out of. Now, if you go to your local liquor store, you go to your local smoke shop, you can get King Palms. Of course, 7-Eleven's got the King Palms, and they have so many crazy flavors. Like, shout out to Sugar Sean, who's from Phoenix, Arizona, my hometown. He's got his own flavor. They just sent us these. Now, what's dope about King Palm is that they have the terpene-infused flavors. So at the end of the tip of these pre-rolls, right, you get the leaf, you squeeze the tip, that's what she said, and then you just get a burst of flavor. This is that honey mango, all right? Now, this is the most important part. This is absolutely natural, tobacco-free leaves, the cleanest way to smoke, all right? Trust me when I say it, man, we love King Palm over here. So many flavors. I mean, shout out to the grape, shout out to the honey mango. Shout out to the sugar punch right here. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you go to kingpalm.com right now, you can get hooked up with everything you need at 50% off if you use the promo code BOOTLEG or BOOTLEG Kev. Try either one of those. I forget which one it is. It's BOOTLEG or it's BOOTLEG Kev. You know what? The correct promo code will be down below. Use the one that's down here, kingpalm.com. Get 50% off right now. Shout out to King Palm. Also, want to shout out to our good folks at Blue Chew, baby. Shout out to Blue Chew. Now, this is what's going on with Blue Chew, man. Everybody keeps asking me, does Blue Chew work? Yes, it works, but don't take my word for it. You're going to get a month for free when you go to BlueChew.com and you use the promo code BOOTLEG. A month for free. Now, what is Blue Chew? Fellas, if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, fellas, if your dick is not getting as hard as you'd like it to, maybe for your wife. Oh, I don't know. Listen, all you got to do is go to BlueChew.com. It has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but it's getting delivered to you in a chewable form right to your door in discreet packaging, and you do not have to go into a doctor's office to get Blue Chew. You go to BlueChew.com, you use the promo code BOOTLEG, you get a month's supply delivered to your door, discreetly, of course. Discreetly. No doctor's appointments. No going in, leaving your house and sitting in a lobby and waiting for some, lady to call you in so you could tell her how your cock's not working properly. It happens, fellas, all right? BlueChew.com, take my word for it. Also, take their word for it because they're going to give you a month's supply for free, just $5 shipping, BlueChew.com, promo code Bootleg. Let's get back to the interview. How, first of all, what were the discussions between him just being a fan? Because he always shows love to a lot of different artists.
Yeah.
A lot of independent artists, too. Mm-hmm. But, how do you translate that from, him rapping with you? So that's fucking sick.
Yeah. The first time he ever hit us up, which was also a video my brother posted just on his phone, again, going back
on
to...
the phone.
I was parked on the phone, and then we had just recorded a song at I forgot whose studio it was. We did a song, whatever. I was
Molly
in
Ma.
the morning. Molly
Was this
Ma.
in Vegas?
No, this was at his house over here. I don't know if he still has it. It was a while ago.
Are you talking about the giant house in
it looks like a
in the
fucking
hills?
White House.
It looks like the White House?
Yeah, it looks like
the
White
house
House.
is long gone.
With French Montana that never got released.
You talking about where you take the elevator down? And,
yeah, that spot. We did a song that he had a record with French Montana. It never got released.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and I was hearing it the next day, and I was like, damn, I gassed this motherfucker. So I just recorded myself rapping the lyrics, posted it, didn't think nothing of it, and fucking came across Shaq's eyes.
Yeah.
And then fucking next thing you know, we got a fucking DM from Shaq saying, dope, I fuck with y'all. Y'all are dope as fuck. Keep going. And he shot us a follow. And then we were fucking super hyped that day. It was during the pandemic too, huh?
So immediately, I was legit a fan of Shaq's raps. I love No Hooks with him.
Well,
and
he's the
Meth
greatest. I mean, I know people like to try to give Damian Lillard the props, but Shaq had fucking Jay-Z and Nas on a record together.
And Wu-Tang, Biggie,
Black Thought.
Yeah,
go on and on.
He went platinum as a rapper.
No, multi-times platinum.
Yeah, it was a different time.
No, but this motherfucker had Can't Stand the Rain. You know what I'm saying?
Can't
Stand the Rain was fire.
So before
show, Stop the Rain. Oh, whatever. You can't stop
the rain.
You can't stop the rain. Yeah.
So not only did we show him admiration for being a Laker, but almost immediately we're above that. I love your pen game. As a rapper, I respect you too. So immediately we dropped the seed. The first day, one day, hopefully we can get you out of retirement and get you on a song. And he was just like, as long as it's hardcore, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But that was 2 years before we actually got the song done. So it was just relationship building. He started sending us memes. We would send memes, just regular stuff. And then last year, he started sharing our stuff a lot. He would just share what we were doing. So we're like, all right, he's tapped in. So maybe now is the time to send him a song. And we had done a song that was super hardcore, the Three Locals one. And it was with Ghostface Killah in mind because we talked to somebody that potentially it could have happened. Yeah. And it didn't happen, but we had it and we're like, fuck it, I'm going to send it to Shaq.
He's my favorite Wu-Tang member.
Really? I fuck he's up there. He's top 3. I love Method Man.
Ghostface is in my top 10 ever, so.
Top 10 ever?
Yeah.
For sure. I think Ghostface is some fucking
Ghostface.
His new album's crazy, too.
His new album's
fire.
For sure.
He never lost it.
Yeah, he hasn't lost a step, bro. And even on the features, bro, he still fucking goes crazy.
The shit with him and Nems, he went bananas.
Shout out to Gorilla Nems.
Yeah.
Don't Ever Disrespect Me record was crazy.
So you guys get him the record, he sends it back to you, and now it's like, all right, well, we got to shoot a video.
Yeah. So again, it goes back. He FaceTimes us, my brother immediately. This is the thing. We don't let the opportunity just pass. We shoot our shot. If it fails, it fails. My brother, first thing damn near my brother says was, well, we gotta bring you out to the video. And Shaq's like, I'm there. So we're already like, okay. And we hang up, and then we kind of want to not bother him. And then he keeps texting us. He starts sending us beats and So I'm like, okay, Shaq's really he's fucking with us.
He's also sending us memes and shit of people dying on Instagram. It was just pretty crazy.
So I was like, all right, we're on the same.
Yeah, you guys are
we're the same.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Once you start trading memes with each other, you're like, all right, this is becoming like a friendship here. So it was like, all right, you just got a little bit more comfortable. You know what I mean? You could tell this motherfucker anything.
So he was on tour. I saw he was in L.A. one day, and I was like, Shaq, if you could give us fucking 1 hour, bro.
That's all we need.
Yeah, we'll plan it around.
You get a lot done in an hour.
Yeah. He said yes. We planned it. He gave us 2 hours, and we did what we did, and we went stupid viral, and that was another step on the gas that it boosted us even more than what we were already doing, man. He's been a real blessing. Yeah. He texts us randomly. He's really embodied being the third member of Coyote. We have a few other songs with him.
Shit.
Yeah, he just texts us randomly
I can fuck around and drop a little EP with
If there was an award for the most random link up I think that one would have won it for 2023 for sure. The most random link of the Yogies and Shaq. But shit, we made that shit happen.
I would have never thought in a million years.
Legendary, man.
Shit, I'd have bought him a jersey. I need to sign his jersey for my living room.
Yeah, we got two signed jerseys.
We got two of them. We gonna hang those up at the studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
but that's the bro, and it's crazy to say that, but it's true. Like that's the bro. Like we talk to him all the time.
Yeah.
Explain to me like how, because you guys obviously being with Wack, I felt like you guys were kind of, obviously when you sign with Wack, opportunities come because Wack is a well-connected person. But those opportunities don't necessarily translate into like real fans.
Yeah, definitely not.
Right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like what you guys have been doing the last like year and a half or so, you guys are building like a real buzz, a real fan base. What was it like that you feel like you guys started to do differently that translated into people becoming actual fans? Not like passive fans. I'm talking about like people who like go buy a ticket, people who buy a t-shirt, people who are like,
you can't cheat the work, bro. You can't fool the people. You can't cheat the work. Like if a motherfucker puts a bag behind you and just throws you out there, that doesn't mean it's gonna work. You know what I mean? You can get all the cosigns in the world, but if your shit's not connecting with anybody, you don't got a message. Like, what's your movement? What does it fucking mean? Like, people aren't gonna fucking follow you because you can't cheat the system. Like, you need a. What we did was like we started trying to cater to them, and we fucking forgot what made us get in this position in the first place. That's why we hit a little bump on the road, you know what I mean, at that time. But what we fucking started doing is like, nah, what got us here? The way we were fucking rapping back then. So let's get back to that and start connecting with people on a different level so we can build this cult following that just follows us. And then once you build that, bro, like in music, you'll never go hungry. Like those motherfuckers are gonna always support you.
Gonna support, they're gonna buy the sweater, buy the CD,
exactly,
buy the cassette special edition, whatever. You know?
Yeah, so that's what was our mentality going into it. Like, nah, we can't cheat this shit. Like, let's put the footwork in that's needed instead of like, all right, let's get this fucking big ass fucking industry to put their name behind our shit and blast us out there, because they did that, and that was the Hood Rat record that you're a fan of, that you love so much. It went top 40
too. Yeah, went top 40 on rhythmic charts.
I don't know if that means anything. I don't know what the fuck rhythmic charts is, but
I remember.
It's a billboard though.
Yeah,
and the record is dope.
But you can't cheat the fucking work, bro. Like, you want to build fans, go out there, let the people touch you. Why the fuck you acting famous when you got fucking whatever followers you got? Like, bro, you can't cheat the fucking work.
Yeah, and I think also, like, again, going back to what you're trying to appease, there's A&Rs and people telling you when we would pull up with our dope shit, even like the shit we did with Simba, we pulled up like, yo, look what we got, and people are like, no one wants to hear this shit, no one wants to hear this shit. So you start believing it,
bro. Those people don't know shit.
Yeah. And nowadays, bro, because of the internet, there's a space for anybody to find their crowd and grab them and then fucking eat off of that.
The problem with the people who you're talking about, A&Rs, is like their livelihood, like them being gainfully employed, depends on whether or not a song is a quote unquote hit record.
Yeah,
so when they give, like, I would almost say almost any A&R period. Yeah. When they give you feedback, it's coming from a place of job security.
Right? Yeah. And that's why now they're losing their jobs and the industry's in shambles, because you have people like us that we're direct to consumer. Like, I don't need nobody's approval. Like, once we started doing, like, look, bro, this is what we want to do. This is not only what we want to do, this is what we're best at.
Right.
Because trying to do the LA sound and all this other stuff, we could do it. But if I'm Steph Curry and the three-pointer is my fucking go-to, why the fuck am I not shooting the three?
Yeah, why are you trying to post up?
Yeah, so that's kind of the angle we started taking. And if we fell on what we're good at least it's on our fucking, it's on us.
Yeah, it's on, you're like going out your way. Like, like, hey, man, I can't blame this on anybody, because you could at least go to sleep at night knowing we did it our way and it didn't work, and that's fine. But if you go to sleep at night and it didn't work, because you followed trends or you followed with some jerk
that
off,
doesn't feel good.
Oh, that feels terrible.
That's worse.
Because you agree with them. I remember people started saying shit about Hood Rat. Even when you guys told us and a few other people, I was like, man, the fucked up thing is I agree with these motherfuckers. I hate this song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now I appreciate it because it did put a battery in our back and open.
No, but when you guys came, even when you guys came and rapped, you guys killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, these fools are hard. Like, shit. Like, this shit is dope. For you guys, man, like, you guys obviously have a guy with two belts sitting.
Oh, yeah, we're the tag team champs, but these are our belts, really, too. For everyone that thinks, you know what I'm saying?
They get kind of heavy, so we need a big, strong, hefty guy in the back holding them for us.
We actually won these too. This ain't no belts that have been given.
This the homie Silent Juice.
Those are WWFs, by the way, too. So you didn't. Those aren't fucking like I went to the WWE shop and bought them recently.
No,
because that's a WWF.
This is like if
there.
you know, you know. You know what I mean? We're fucking big vintage fans. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm walking some vintage right now.
And you guys also are wrestling guys.
I mean, man.
We grew up wrestling. You know what I mean? I fucking almost killed this guy at one point.
When you say you grew up wrestling in the backyard?
Yeah, in the backyard. Yeah. We was doing a backyard wrestling.
Tables, ladders, and
real
chairs.
Backyard
TLC matches.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
That shit became like a thing where our parents would be like, when they leave the house and they leave us there, no wrestling.
Yeah.
It was like
but we didn't know it was fake. So we're over here really making each other cry because we had belts that we would. It was a 24/7 thing where you could win the belts, right? So any given time.
At dinner,
any given time. And then you win the hardcore belt. What was the hardcore belt, right? It was the 24/7 belt. Yeah. I'll be walking out the motherfucking bathroom and this motherfucker got a steel chair. But
legit making each other cry, like putting each other through tables. He threw a cinder block at my head. I got scarred.
That was an accident, though.
It was an accident.
That was an accident. Because look, one of my little cousin, Anthony, he ended up throwing the belt over the fence because we were fighting for one of these belts right here. Back in the days, though, not these exact belts, but yeah, he threw it over the fence and we couldn't wrestle anymore because we were trying to climb the ladder to get the belt.
You guys had a ladder match?
Yeah, with tables, ladders, and chairs.
In the backyard?
In the backyard.
Yeah, so we were all like, damn, I didn't want to jump the fence. I could have jumped the fence, but I kind of pretended like I couldn't. I tried to act like my fucking ankle was hurt or whatever. And then he was like, all right, I'll fucking do it. But he couldn't get up there because he was a little chunky kid, you know what I mean?
Put the cinder block on the floor.
So he put the cinder block on the floor, stood on the cinder block, jumped over, and he was like, but when I jump over, I need the cinder block to jump back. So when I land,
so you threw
throw
it
the
over.
cinder block so I can step on it.
This motherfucker didn't wait 1 second.
I ain't wait 1 second. As soon as he jumped over, I grabbed the cinder block, I said, fuck it. I didn't even think. I just threw it without even watching. That
shit cracked me open, dog. Yeah.
All I heard was, I was like, oh shit, I got it.
Y'all had a ladder.
Yeah. I know.
What the fuck? There was a ladder.
I never thought about that shit till now. And then no one could jump the fence, but now everyone jumps over to help me.
Everybody scared, like, oh no, he's hurt. We all jumped the fence.
The adrenaline got y'all over that fence.
We don't use the block to jump back over.
It was covered. Like his whole face was red, bleeding.
Mom just stitched me up.
The whole time I'm thinking like, how am I gonna get out of this shit with my mom? She gonna fuck me up. And I was like, I got it. I'm gonna blame Anthony. He's only 4 years old.
But first we're gonna hide it.
Blaming a 4-year-old. Yeah, he threw the. I know he's 4.
Yeah,
but he chucked it. He got fucking strength, bro.
Nah, I said if Anthony would have never threw the belt over the fence, he would have never got cracked.
But I said I fell off the fence.
And shout out to Anthony, man. He was a real one. He took my mom's chew out like a champ, and he didn't rat me out. He was he just sat there and cried. He was looking
chewed
down.
him out.
Mom was chewing him out like, you motherfucker, why you throw the belt? Look at what happened to Vic. That shit was fucking funny.
They just stitched me up right there on the kitchen table. Boom, never got it.
Have you guys got to link with any wrestlers yet? Anybody reach out or tap in?
We know the homie Santana Proud. What's his name?
Santana Proud, yeah.
From New York, Boricua.
You guys should work with, there's a guy named Swerve Strickland is the AEW champ, and he's a rapper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll be hard.
Cool
you know him?
Yeah, he was on the show last week.
We were
Let's do a record. Fuck it. Yeah.
That'd have been crazy.
We were trying to throw an event where we mix hip hop, wrestling, and comedy.
Bro, y'all should do it.
Yeah,
let's go.
We were talking to Rikishi. You down?
I'm down to invest. Let's do it.
We got Rikishi, right? We still got Rikishi's number. We're talking.
Bro, I'm tight with a lot of these guys.
Man, let's do it. We're gonna have Renee and Ken host it.
Bro, I know all kind of wrestlers, dog.
Bro, let's run
say less, bro. Don't tell me that.
I'm super tight with someone like a few of the Uso guys, like Zilla, who's Fatu, who's the Roman Reigns I think is his cousin.
Fire.
Him, I know a lot of those guys.
Yeah, we're trying to do like a festival, bro, where it's a full-on
called Yodi Mania
shit show, where it's wrestling, comedy, and rap, but in the coolest way.
Mm-hmm. Where would you do it at, though?
And the stage is a ring.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a wrestling ring. Whoever performs, the performers are rapping in the ring. Yeah, everything in the ring. The comedy's in the ring. The midgets flying in is all in the ring. It's gonna be a complete shit show, chaos, but beautiful.
Oh, that sounds fire.
You heard of Don Coyote? The venue? They have like but they already throw wrestling events there.
Sick ass burp.
They throw wrestling events there already. We could put a ring in there, and we could put bleachers in there. We got the connection
hard.
for bleachers, and then they got an upstairs balcony
Get some
that
midget
wraps around it.
wrestlers.
Yeah.
All that.
You down or what? We trying to make it like a yearly
Fucking
festival.
complete circus.
That should be hard.
Midget strippers.
Midget strippers.
That shit would be hard.
I got a lap dance from a single midget stripper before.
Really? Would you smash a midget? Keep
If
it
I
real.
wasn't married?
Yeah.
Sure.
If you were married.
No, I'm married right now. No, of course not. But if I wasn't married,
Yeah, you're single.
I'd give it a run.
Yeah.
Just to say I did it.
Yeah. I guess for the story. it'd be
Midgets are
cool.
like very like chunky.
Yeah. Yo, they got ass on them.
They're definitely thick.
And
They're
they,
like
They
yo,
thick in the
man,
forehead too.
fuck.
yeah, their face look like Rihanna's a lot
I don't
on
want
them, for real.
They look like Rihanna on a small body.
So they gorgeous is what I'm saying. But you know,
They got a forehead though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Rihanna is like a full grown midget down there.
This shit is crazy.
But she bad, though.
Her head said midget and just kept growing.
No, I fuck with Rihanna. I think she's one of the baddest girls out there. But
Baddest
you
in the
know,
game, yeah, for sure.
there's a resemblance there.
a billionaire,
You can't deny it. Yeah, I know.
There's some resemblance there for sure.
Yeah, when I see a bad midget, I be like, damn, that look like Rihanna. Like,
Oh, that shit's great. Let's talk about the album.
Yeah,
oh yeah, L.Aliens. Are we gonna drop this
L.Aliens.
before or after?
Before.
Before. All
Comes
right.
out on the 12th?
I think so. That's the date we're aiming for right
Well,
now.
guys, that's,
around the corner. Yeah, July 12th. So we're gonna have a release
Or is that
show.
the 14th? Is the 14th a Friday? No,
think the
June
12th.
14th is a Friday.
I don't know what today is. So
Yeah, I don't
asking
fucking
the
know.
wrong
Around
guy.
that time.
So sometime in June.
I think it's July.
Oh,
Not
July.
June.
Oh, yeah, so July 12th
We got a
is
month.
Friday.
Yeah, July.
July
I think June. Okay.
July
Yeah.
12th, L.Aliens featuring the Yotes, Shaq, Westside Boogie,
Ricky
D-Real,
Blanco.
The Game,
Yeah.
Dome Man.
Jesus.
It's a lot of dope shit on there. Sucker Free, the homie from Lennox.
Sucker Free 104.
It's gonna be dope, man. I'm super proud of it. We might have a show at the St. Rock in the South Bay. I know people like to stay in fucking Hollywood, so we're trying to move people out of Hollywood and go to our side of town. That might be the
Y'all gotta
following
do the
week.
Roxy though.
I know, but they're out of business right now.
Wow.
Or they're
I don't
fixing
think
it.
they're not gonna open
That
till
place is a show.
September or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
I'm glad they're fixing it. 'Cause every
Yeah.
time you're at the Roxy, you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
I think they're opening it back up in August, but I think August is already booked. So they're thinking about booking us there in September.
Do
But
the
we might
fucking
do-
South Bay show, and then you guys spin the block and do the Roxy when it's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. It's gonna be more of a like listening type of party. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know. I still don't know what we're gonna do there. We might do something.
I mean, shit, we might pull out the midgets and tables and ladders and chairs there. Shit,
Yeah.
fuck, who knows? It's still a
You
ways
guys could
from
also
now.
do the Echo.
Where's that at?
The Echo's it's in Echo Park. That's the first time OT was in town. He did the Echo. It's a good decent sized room.
Yeah, I think we went there.
I think it's like 400 or 500 tickets.
Oh, when we came to the studio after that night.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember
But that was that. I think that was the Echo. Yeah. So there's the Echo Plex and then the Echo. They're like one's. It's super fucking weird because one's like below the other, but so you got to like go down the stairs and like walk past all the homeless piss to get to the
Yeah.
But there's two venues in that space.
Yeah.
One of them's smaller, one of them's bigger. But it's a good venue. I mean, shit.
Yeah. The thing about the St. Rock, I think we got it for free.
So
Yeah.
and do that.
We don't like pain. We don't even pay our producers. We just steal shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's because, the hardest process for us is
Just kidding, man. Shout out to all the motherfucking producers, man.
is
Keep
finding
sending us shit.
beats. So we go through, I swear people think we're joking, but we'll probably go through 500 beats to find one. And, like, I guess we could write to anything, right? Like, if I have to do a song, I will.
So that's the hardest part for you?
Yeah. Just because lately we've been
Finding the beat and then getting the first line is probably the hardest part. Once we got that, then everything just starts flowing.
like, you
yeah.
ever hear people say, like, the words just come to me?
Yeah.
So that's what we're searching for now. So when I hear beat, I want the words to come.
Yeah, just nothing
Yeah.
forced.
I don't want to think and I like this beat, and then I'm thinking, which I can if I have to. But lately, what I'm looking for is I want the beats that pull the shit out of me, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, just
so
go in there with fucking
sometimes
fully loaded clips.
it takes fucking going through 500 beats, and sometimes we find them on YouTube or BeatStars. We'll pay the $40 fucking lease or whatever.
Right.
Sometimes $40 exclusive. You know what I'm saying? And
YouTube is
upload
like,
that shit.
honestly, like YouTube is a great place to find beats. Like,
For sure.
Gotta stop the interview to tell you about our good folks at Odd Socks, baby. Yeah. Shout out to Odd Socks. Now, this is what I love about Odd Socks. One, they're family. We love them. But also, they have the most comfortable socks in the fucking world, all right? Now, look, they got the craziest licenses. You see the Jolly Rancher. These are actually fly as fuck. Some Doritos socks. They got the WWE license, which is just my absolute favorite. And then, personally, my favorite is the Odd Socks Basics. Now, these are just the basic socks. Now, these are in my bag because I'm taking these. I love these Odd Socks Basics. These are literally the most comfortable socks in the world. All right, these are just the plain guys, all right? Also, they got the Scarface. They got the Godfather. And they have underwear. What are we talking about? What are these? 2XL Reese's Pieces. You know, if somebody was going to wear some Reese's underwear, I'd assume they'd be a 2X on the size. You know, shout out to the Ghostbusters. Look, so much going on at Odd Socks. What you got to do is go to oddsocksofficial.com. Use that promo code BOOTLEG. And you will save 20% off at checkout, all right? It don't matter what you're into. They got all the licenses, Coca-Cola. You could be a Pepsi guy instead. They got both. You know what I'm saying? You're into maybe some anime. They got all the anime licenses. They got Naruto. They also got, they just rolled out the new Power Rangers, Transformers, all that. Oddsocksofficial.com. Use the promo code BOOTLEG. Save 20% off right now. Oh, my goodness. Let me tell you something. The best part about my bookie is not only is it the best sports book, period. I mean, look, we're in the middle of baseball season, and baseball season is big money season. If you are a gambler, you know baseball is where you get the shmoney, all right? Not only that, but they got the full-fledged casino going on, all right? I'm telling you, last night I'm on my bookie. I'm playing roulette with a lady. I'm looking at the lady. She's on video. She's rolling the wheel. It's a movie, all right? They got blackjack. They got whatever you're into. Blackjack, craps, man, all kinds of slots. Some of these slot games are so fun, all right? Listen, everything you want, all on one site, mybookie.ag. This is the best part. When you sign up with our promo code BOOTLEG, not only do you help us out, but you help yourself out because you're going to get that first deposit bonus. Money to gamble with immediately, free. Once you sign up, mybookie.ag, use the promo code BOOTLEG, get the first deposit bonus right now. Let's get back into the interview.
But, you know, once this shit really starts popping off, I know we're going to get a lot of emails.
We got a couple type beat records on this project that we're putting out.
Sure.
So when you find the type beat, type record, you just fucking... You just
upload it
in the bio.
Yeah, there's this thing called it's called transfer YouTube to MP3.
No, I know. Trust me, I know.
I put copy paste, and then they go straight to my iTunes, and then boom, I get on it.
Listen, the best way to I'm not even. I fuck with a lot of producers, but the best way to really steal a beat is to just send it to a producer who's good enough and be like, "Can you reproduce this?"
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Now, that's frowned upon.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
I get it. Producers probably hate us, but if we know the producer is different, we'll give them the splits and all that. But there's been times where we find a producer on YouTube or BeatStars.
Can't get a hold of them.
And we'll hit them up, and there's no response. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to just upload your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the dude we did with Shaq, he's never reached out, that beat. So he don't know that he has shit on me on it.
He must have like given up on his dream.
Probably.
He has no idea that Shaq's rapping on his beat.
No fucking clue. You know what I'm saying? But again, when the producers reach out, we get the business right. You know what I'm saying? But oftentimes we just find the beats on a whim, and it's like, all right, I don't know who this is.
Wing it.
Yeah, and it's hip hop, man.
Hey, you're independent.
And you know,
wing shit.
Yeah, hip hop. It was made off stealing. So
yeah, for sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, we've had people. What was that dude that hit us up? It was like, "Hey, I bought this beat. You guys are rapping on it."
I don't know.
And we're like, "All right, buddy, it's ours now. Like, what do you want to do? Sue us? Sue me? Fuck it, take it down."
Yeah. How many streams did you get on the one that you bought? No, I'm not talking about
him.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like,
It was nothing because we looked it up and we're like, "What the fuck? This shit got like fucking 30 plays, bro."
And the kicker is a lot of people use that beat. So I send them a lot of songs. Like, look how many people use this beat,
like,
bro.
why you hitting us up? Because he seen it was the most traction. Like, hey, this is my beat. I bought it. I used it. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, what are you gonna do? Sue us? Fuck it, do it.
Producer
bro.
fucked you because he already let 8 other rappers rap over this.
That used to be a thing too. Motherfuckers used to resell beats.
I'm trying to get sued, bro. To be honest, I want to get sued. It's gonna show me that I'm fucking doing something right.
Alchemist once had a beat that he sold to Jadakiss and Razcast.
Nice.
And Razcast dissed him on Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Or at least on the Van Gogh demo that they were passing out at Tower Records.
Okay. You know Alchemist?
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying. That's our next collab project. We trying to.
Well,
do.
Alchemist is, in my opinion,
GOAT.
quite possibly the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
He's up there.
He's up there, bro.
For what I like, for what we like.
But think about the run he's been on the last like fucking 5 or 6 years, bro. Like Alfredo, Grammy nominated. Fucking the shit he did with Larry June. Like all these collab albums he's doing, like it's like his second breath is so crazy. And for the shit that, like you said,
Definitely goated.
I think Kanye, Timberland, all those guys.
Dre.
You know who got a
But
sick ass?
Alchemist is like
Yeah.
dog.
You know who got a
For me,
sick
yeah.
ass second breath of fresh air, bro? Limp Bizkit. Fred
can't-
Durst and them
I
out of
didn't know that.
nowhere,
I
bro.
saw
They're
they're back on
fucking
tour.
going crazy. They're fucking
going
touring the
bananas.
world,
Yeah.
fucking packing that shit out. And it's not like old motherfuckers in the crowd. There's a bunch of young motherfuckers in the crowd going crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. You know,
We got a Fred Durst feature coming too. Okay. Yeah, we linked up with DJ Lethal.
Lethal's
Yeah.
a legend.
Yeah, he's been fucking with us.
Definitely,
Shout out to Limp
yeah.
Bizkit.
Yeah.
I liked Significant Other a lot. That's a great album.
The first album I ever stole was the Chocolate Starfish.
Oh, hot dog flavored water.
Yeah.
So
That was
some
cute.
of their songs haven't aged the best.
Nah,
I haven't heard
nah.
that album in a long
You
time.
know, that Rolling song was a smash, right? From what I remember.
Sure.
That's on
But
Break
now, like when
Stuff,
you hear
Break
it,
Stuff.
Rolling is kind
Break
of
stuff
corny.
is still hard.
I
though.
fuck with
Break
Rollin'.
stuff is hard. Rolling it, you hear it, it's kind of cheesy.
I bump break stuff to
But
this
like
day.
the shit with Method Man produced by
That shit's
Primo,
hard.
hard as fuck.
Hard
That
as
shit's
fuck. That beat is
stupid.
still one of the illest beats
Do
ever.
a fucking when you guys
Freestyle
are in
over that?
Cycle, do a freestyle over that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I think I've written to that beat multiple times, but then the verse just goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
that's a
Biscuit
fucking
era.
fire ass beat.
Kid Rock and
Yeah.
all that fucking.
It was a good era. That was a good era, bro. I
It
don't
just
give
was
a
like reminds
fuck.
me of TRL in my childhood.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. DMX.
Yeah,
I was
I
like
was-
a real ass like little kid though, you know. But
Hey, what you
Yeah.
think of the Eminem shit, man? I saw you do a
I thought
post
that shit
about
was
it.
Cheeks.
The verse or the video?
No, he rapped. He had some dope
Rap.
verses.
It's like
But
The video is fucking great.
no, the video's great. I thought he had some
Video's
cool bars,
sick.
but I think that as a song, to me, he made that song for people like me who remember when
For
he,
nostalgia.
well, because when he used to put his old albums
his
out,
first
single was
record's always the
like
one
that.
picking
Exactly.
fun at.
Correct.
But it's like how
I
many
love Eminem. Shout out to Eminem.
I don't
One of
like
the goats.
Eminem slander at all. You know, I'm a hip hop head. I understand.
I
He's
love Eminem,
fucking
and I
great.
actually thought Music to Be Murdered By was
This
like
is
his
my-
best album in fucking.
And I got
years.
excited
I haven't heard that
about
one.
killing
So
Slim
good.
Shady, the whole thing that he's doing right now. I'm a little excited about it.
I'm
It's
excited
just
too.
The title, killing Slim Shady's dead or whatever. But I think him doing the Guess Who's Back all the time. Like, how many Guess Who's Back songs do we need?
This is what I say. I think I understand. I understand what he was trying to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I thought there was some good rapping on there. It's Eminem. There's always gonna be good rapping.
For sure.
I don't love the song. My friend hates it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who I posted his text. He was like, "I've never wanted somebody to be addicted to drugs again
Oh
more
yeah, I
in my
saw
life."
that. See, I'm an Eminem stan, so
Dude, you have to listen because I am an Eminem fucking fan, and I've been so vocally like hating from like Recovery. Like I liked Recovery, but anything after
Recovery is fucking
Recovery
underrated.
was great.
Yeah.
But anything after that,
Recovery or relapse?
no
No,
Recovery.
recovery where he relapse.
Relapse
Recovery
to
was
me.
hard.
Recovery is good, but relapse was.
Relapse.
I wasn't.
accent, can't
Relapse
fuck
to
with
me.
it.
I love that.
Lyrically,
Relapse
he
to
killed it.
me was his last good album.
I think
Relapse was good.
I liked
Relapse
Recovery.
is good, bro. If you look
No,
at the
Relapse
raps in there and the
lyrically killed
concept,
it. It's one of his, probably his lyrically strongest album.
He has
but
some dope
the
records on
accent
there.
was weird, bro.
I
it
know,
worked for
but
some
once
of
you
it.
get past the accent and you're looking at his wordplay and
No,
the
it's
concept
crazy.
of his records,
It's crazy.
this
3
motherfucker-
a.m.
3 a.m. is
crazy.
crazy. The one about
He has
Britney
the,
Spears or whatever.
A world so cold, a world will on, the sun will go. That
song's crazy.
So to me, like anything after Recovery, so like I hated Marshall Mathers LP2. I thought I think Revival's one of the worst albums that's ever
I don't know if
been
I heard
created.
Revival.
It's the worst. It might be the worst hip hop album by a major artist. ever.
God.
It is an absolute
Hey,
steaming
Eminem,
pile
I
of
don't stand by these words.
Kamikaze was
Hey,
very
I
hard to
feel you,
listen
though.
to.
I didn't hear Kamikaze either.
You know what
Music
it
to Murdered By was fucking fire.
was good?
Okay. I
That's
haven't
the
heard that
best
one
Eminem
either.
album since probably.
I heard it
License
once.
Relapse.
I heard it
Relapse?
once, and I never went back
Bro,
to
that
it.
shit's
So
hard, bro.
I probably got to
And
go
it was
back to
like,
that.
you remember like on like Eminem show on the G Unit shit, like he was like making beats that sound like you would used to be able to hear Eminem produce beat and be like, oh, that sounds like an Eminem beat. Like when he did Nas's The Cross and like shit like that, you'd be like Renegade.
He did The Cross.
Yes.
The if Virgin Mary would carry the cross.
That's an Eminem beat.
What?
Yes.
That was
he produced that beat?
That was on
Godson. Godson. Yeah, not Still Matter.
I love that song.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was Eminem. Damn, that's hard.
But this is the thing, like, I feel like on Music to Be Murdered By, it sounded like a fucking Eminem album again. It wasn't like him trying to. And then the other thing, like, I wish he would stop working with Skylar Grey, dog. Like,
Rihanna.
Oh, like he's trying to make the pop records and stuff.
Like Rihanna, at least, like, you know, they got some records I can appreciate.
Right.
But the Skylar Grey Pink song's got to stop, dog.
Yeah.
Right.
I like him when he's on his demonic shit and he's like.
I like him when he's dark and on drugs, for sure.
Yeah, like that song where the devil's inside or something.
Bro? I think this motherfucker's just speaking Chinese to us because he got he's fucking so technical and good that it's like not good.
Right.
You know, it's like so many like, damn, you got to rewind and hear what he said here, and it's like.
It's almost like cannabis. Like, you know, 2000 BC was tough.
I think Eminem is strictly on how good it is and not focused on is this a good song.
How good of a rapper am I going to be on this song?
I like Music to Be Murdered By. Very much.
I need to hear it. I haven't heard that.
It's a really good album.
I'm excited about the Eminem new album.
I'm excited for the album too because at the end of the day, if you know this is the warm up, then this is like a vintage Eminem warm up for sure. What should be a good album.
He was gassing. The video was dope.
It
just, to me, I guess I didn't like that it was too nostalgic for me.
He had a couple
because I want to hear something new,
right?
Versus
well,
what
that's
I
my thing.
know.
He obviously made that for people like us who are like older and into his like. But if it didn't connect with us,
but it did though. It did connect with a lot of people.
But I'm saying like, who's the demographic for this shit?
Yeah, it was us.
It ain't nobody below 30. Yeah, it ain't nobody really like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but would you agree? A lot of people love it.
I don't know that.
I think it's just people.
I mean, that shit went stupid viral.
Maybe
and it was number one.
Maybe a lot of people do love it. I don't know.
A lot of people do love it.
And for the record, I don't even hate it. I think it's just okay.
Middle America's pretty big.
Shout out to them whites.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But you know, we need him over like them 1999 beats, like the fucking I just don't give a fuck beats. Like bring him back to some boom bap.
Yeah, I'm excited for the album. Shit. Listen, I didn't think Houdini was absolute. I thought it was just. I'm like, dog, I'm not gonna re-listen to this. Yeah. Like, I get it. The video was cool. The concept was cool. Like, the visual. I feel like if you listen to the song, because I fucked up and I heard the song before I watched the video, and I was like, this shit is whatever, dog. Like, but then you see the video and you're like, oh,
yeah, it brings it to life.
I see what he was doing.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's paying homage to all his old videos. Like, I get it. Like, hopefully there's some Dre fucking beats on there. Hopefully there's. You know, just not Skylar Grey.
Right.
Yeah. What was that song, bro? The Devil Inside, where he's like, when the devil comes and he's like suspended in animation, like somebody's holding me there, like when he's just on his fucking like he's a comic book character.
Was
it was before all of that.
Probably Infinite.
It was either.
He's talking about like a haunted house or something like that, right? And he's like the books are flying off.
Books flying off shelves. I love Eminem. That's one of my biggest influences.
I like Eminem when I hear him and he sounds like a fucking comic book. You know,
my favorite Eminem era was Eminem Show, and then all the fucking G Unit mixtapes and all the like Green Lantern mixtapes. And
I like the Slim Shady.
Slim Shady LP was dope.
My favorite album was Eminem Show, and then Slim Shady LP. Then I actually had Marshall Mathers LP third.
Marshall Mathers was good.
Great album, classic.
Yeah,
it's classic.
Those first three.
I love that guy. He was one of my biggest influences.
What was the to this day? The one after Eminem Show that had Just Lose It and had it had
Curtain Call?
No, that was the greatest hits. Not fuck, I'll just look it up.
It was like
but there was
all right, fuck Eminem. L.Aliens. June. What's the date? I don't even know what today is.
Look, bro,
July 12th.
July. Get it right.
July 12th. L.Aliens,
July 12th. L.Aliens.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's gonna be crazy.
Encore.
Encore. I like the Encore.
There's some shit on there.
The Mockingbird song on there.
I had that shit with Obi Trice. That you better love me. I just wanna love. No, that was on the 8 Mile soundtrack.
I fucked with Encore. I fucked with everything up until I think Relapse. I stopped kind of listening.
Yeah, that's fair. So now there's the freestyle segment.
Let's go.
All right, freestyle on a different YouTube video. Hey, this interview is brought to you by our good folks at Hardin. All right, shout out to the Hardin family in Las Vegas. Make sure you follow them, Hardin_Las Vegas, the #1 dispensary, period. All right, the craziest selection of premium cannabis you can ask for. Plus,
When you go to hardinlasvegas.com, you can check out all the other cool stuff they got going on. You know.